Channel. I know it's been a really long time since I posted a video, and there's been a lot of stuff going on, and I think one of my next videos will be updating you guys on how everything's been going. We are married now. I had my bridal shower, we got married, went on our honeymoon. That is Jeff, and it has been such a blast. Apartment renovations, just family stuff, so I'll do a video kind of explaining everything that's been going on, but I'm really excited that I'm back on here. I've been wanting to do it for a few months, and it just seemed like one thing after another, but we finally got a computer set up with Adobe and everything so we can edit. Jeff got a new camera, we got a tripod, we got lights, so we're really working for it now. I'm just really excited that you guys are gonna watch this video. Last night my husband took me to Ulta and bought me the Jaclyn Hill palette. Every flippin' time! This is she. I know that there was like a big craze about it when it first came out, and honestly, I don't know, I've never used any of Morphe stuff, but I wanted to, so when we went, I was having a hard time choosing between the Jaclyn Hill palette and her new, like, little, like, what are they, 10 shadow palettes, and ultimately I went with this one. It had some colors in it that really pushed me outside of my comfort zone, which Jeff forced me to use today, which is why you see blue on my lids. At first I was going to go for, like, a spring look. Didn't turn out that way because it's a little bit intense, but if you guys want to do any version of this look, there's many ways. There's tons of different shadows in here. I recommend it. I did like how well that they all blend together. So I'm really excited to be back on here, and I've got so many ideas for so many videos, and I have so much footage that we've taken for like the past 9 months that I'm ready to edit and share with you guys. So if you guys want to see how I managed to get this look or interested in any of the products that I use, just keep on watching. So I'm taking a spoolie to just brush through my eyebrows. And now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil in the color Taupe to just fill in where I think my brows are sparse and make them look a little bit fuller. I don't do too much with my brows. I try to keep them pretty natural. Then I'll just spoolie through them one more time to make sure all the product is evenly dispersed. Now I'm taking my Makeup Revolution's concealer, putting it on my lids, and then using my finger to distribute it. And I'll take a small brush that has a fine tip, and I'll dip it into that concealer and underline my brows just to make it a bit sharper. Also, just letting you guys know why I ended up doing a voiceover is because my camera overheated in the middle of filming and didn't tell us that it was not picking up the audio. So that's why you see me explaining everything to you guys, but I had to end up doing a voiceover, so yay. Then I'll take this fluffy brush and just dip it in some translucent powder to set all the concealer I just used. And I do this just to make sure that I have a nice, clean base to work on. I caught that! Then I'm going to take this fluffy brush and dip into a light transition shade and just put that in my crease and push it up. And then I'm going to take a more defined brush and take a deeper color, like more of an orange, and put it right into my crease and focus it on the inner corner and the outer corner to create more depth. I'm going back in with that fluffy brush and that same transition color, the lighter one, and just blurring out the edges so there's no harsh lines. And now I'm going back in with that Makeup Revolution concealer, dotting it on my eye and then looking up so that it shows me where my crease is. And then I'm going to take that same brush that I used under my brows to just make a line, more of like a halo eye effect, with the concealer, so that I can then take a shader brush that's a little compact and take that bright bluish green color and set the concealer with it. After that, I'm going to go into the shade next to it that is similar but has sparkle and lay that on top. And then I'm going to go back in with that more defined shader brush and blend out the edges so that it's more together. Then I'm going to take the Cover FX glitter drops and just pat those on top to add even more shine. Now I'm going with winged eyeliner. I've been using the NYX Waterproof one. It was kind of hard for me to start working with at first, but I really do like it and it lasts forever. And I'm cleaning it up with that same brush that I used under my brows. Now I'm putting on some primer. I've been using the Cover FX blurring primer and then just blending that all out, making sure to fill all my pores.
Are you so clumsy? Are you so clumsy? Clumsy.
Now I'm adding the Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation onto my skin. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And then blending it out with my beauty sponge. Then going in with my NYX double-ended concealer and contour. I'm placing the concealer or the contour side where I would usually contour and then blending that out with a different side of my beauty sponge. Now I'm using the Nars Creamy Radiant in the lightest color I can get, where I would usually highlight, and I'm also placing that underneath where I contour just to sharpen it up a little bit. Also cannot believe I'm wearing this bride headband, but it's seriously like the most heavy duty thing ever and it works so well. Now I'm taking my damp beauty sponge and dipping it into my Laura Mercier translucent powder and setting all the places where I put my highlight and a little bit over where I put my contour. It's the winter, so I get fairly dry so I don't add so much powder. Then I'm gonna go back in with that dense shader brush and put the warm tone colors underneath my eye, and then the brush that I use for the blue and line that just so that it all comes together. Now I'm taking a white eye pencil and just lining my waterline just to make it pop a bit. I applied some falsies off screen and now I'm just blending my lashes with those falsies. Now I'm going in with a flat brush with some shimmer shade and putting it in my inner corners. And then I'm going in with a Real Techniques contour brush and grabbing some of the two lighter shades of my Park Ave Princess palette from Tarte and putting that where I contour, and then just taking a bigger brush that's meant for contouring and blending it all out. Now I'm taking some blush and just adding it to my cheeks. I'm using a Tarte blush and I'll have all the product names in the description below. And now I'm taking this highlight duo and I'm taking the creamy highlight side, adding it to my high points in my face, including right above my brows where my forehead is, my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my chin. Now I dip my Laura Mercier sponge into the lighter shade in my Park Ave Princess palette, and I'm just defining underneath where I contour to sharpen it up. Now I'm taking a highlight brush and dipping into my Becca highlight and going over everywhere I put that cream highlight. I take this big fluffy brush and make sure that everything is blended together and looks more seamless. Then I'll take my beauty sponge and just go over everywhere where I put the powder over the highlight, just to make sure that it looks more like skin and not cakey. And I'm gonna go back in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz and just fix any pieces that I feel like need to be more defined in my eyebrows. Now I'm adding the NYX Control Freak Brow Gel to make sure they stay in place. And now for my lips, I'm doing something a little different. I'm using the NYX lip pencil in a nude shade. It's the lip pencil that stays all day. And I'm adding a dark, cheap lipstick to the outer parts of my lips, and then to the inner parts of my lips, I'm applying Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip, and then I'll mix it all together so that the consistency on my lips isn't as dry as a liquid lip, but also stays longer than just the cheap lipstick. Now I'm taking that same brush I used under my eyebrows and I'm tightening up the line around my lips to make sure that it's nice and precise. Now I'm setting it with the Pacifica Hydro Boost Spray, and that's it. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. I had a few mishaps. I don't know if Jeff's going to include them in the edit.
Sick B-roll by Jeff.
But I got eyeliner on my shirt. I got
Sick B-roll by Jeff. Still Films Co. Shameless plug. Hire me.
My husband is now a videographer, in case anybody was wondering. But we're going to do a life update video soon and post all that stuff, which I kind of told you guys about. But really, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think. Like I said, it was really outside of my comfort zone to use like the blues and stuff like that. I don't usually do stuff like that, but I did it. I think it actually did turn out okay. And now my family is going to force me to go to Chipotle looking like this.
How dare truths like that.
So I'll be posting each new video and the link to it and everything like that on social media. And I'll be letting you guys know what videos coming up next and when the videos are live and everything like that on a bunch of different social media platforms. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, it's at Eden Stillwagon on everything. If you want to catch me on MySpace, it's still Eden Petty because I forgot my password, can't log in and change it. For real, thank you guys so much. If you could like, subscribe, comment below and tell me what you think. If you have any questions on any product. It feels really good to be back doing this type of stuff because I really like doing it. Remember guys, love God, love people, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time in my next video. I'm out.